this. Yes, this is the video I promised to record and send to you so that you can see the other aspects that you need to go through as we look at the data science um, with R. We have established the foundation of data science. We have looked at uh, all the definitions and all the components of data science. And the last time we met here, you have been able to show that you are following. And so this will not be a problem. So I'm going to share my screen now. Just go through, I'll just scan through. It will be a very short video so that you can easily follow. So you can proceed further to really learn more. Let me share my screen. Yes, let me share I want to share the application window. Um, uh, to share Zoom windows. I want to make sure that I share the correct thing so that you can see the output of what I'm doing. Um, so, so I'm going to share that R. Yeah, so I believe you are seeing the R studio screen. Now, uh, the issue is I want to bring up let me remove some of these files I don't want us to look at now. Uh, this is what we have done before, so I will just pick. If you look at the basic syntax .r that we have looked at, ensure that you go through them step by step and see all that we have done. See all these and make sure that you check through all these. It's going to really help. It's going to really help you. And then try to understand the matrix, how to pick subsets in the data frame. When you're concerned about a particular column or particular variable, and then try to go through all this in the data frame, and then try to look at how we can generate random sample from probability distributions. Try to look at this. And then these are examples of how to plot histogram, box plot, and we have also tried bar chart, all those things. Try to go through them. And don't forget, when you're working, always try to get your working directory and then set the working directory so that you can always get to the data, get your directory to the data, to look for the data where you kept it, okay? And make sure that all those your data are kept in that directory so that there will be no problem. Okay, so these are examples you can follow. Um, uh, these are bar chart plot. These are things you can try. You can this is a correlation. You can do correlation. You can do a lot of things. Anytime you need these, you can copy them and use them in another place. Now, this is for regression. Um, this is for fitting. This is for t-test, Shapiro test. So these are the functions. You can just look at them. They're very easy. Just copy and use. Or just ensure that you install the package and then you load the library. Very, very important. So these are the things you can go through. So if you have any problem, you just let me know. Now, what I want to just quickly do today is uh, trying to do, you can see, you can see this one is saying that the package PP core required but is not installed. So because we have already said if it is required and it's not installed, make sure that uh, it quickly asks for it. So anyone that it says that, just install it first before you do anything. Because if that package is not installed, you can't load the library. Okay? You can't load the library. So take note of that. Um, then the it will tell you it has loaded, and then if you check uh the message to be sure that it's then you now after you install, then you have to load the that particular library. So I want to open this file. Sorry, this new script. I want to open this script. Uh, where is it? Uh, Let me open this file from the folder, the R workshop folder, then ABU data science workshop folder. I'm trying to load this um, what happened? There is a case like it's not here. It's that okay. Now let me see. Is it here now? No, it's not here. So let me quickly look at the. Let me just pick this as okay. Okay, so let's go through this. Um, but what I actually wanted to show before is that but let me do the basic syntax. Let me do the basic syntax that we have started. Just let me pick few portions that okay. The first thing is ensure that you get your okay. Let me see if I have loaded all the as you can see, it did not complain, so that means those libraries have been loaded. Um, they have been loaded. Um, so now here you can load all the data. Okay, this shows all the data that are available here, but we are actually dealing with the data um, but yes, we are dealing with the data that you submitted, that you gave me. So let me just open that file and work with it. Think is yes, Dr. Alice Research 1B. Okay, let's look at this. Okay. What is happening? See the what happened to this? Yeah, what did I do? Let me see the recent files that we have done before. Okay, this read data. Something seems to be having problem here, but maybe I'll sort out this one. Okay, let me go back to the basic. We have done this. We have done this. These ones are easy. So let me go back to the basic syntax. Okay, so let me just pick this. Now, the first thing is I want to ensure that this data aha. So the first thing is to get my working directory. Okay, you can see this is the working directory now. So I'm trying to set the directory here. Let me see. Okay, so it's so you have to be sure that it's the same here. So you have to go and double check that this is actually the directory. Then you now get it again. Okay, so now make sure that your data is there. I'm just using this as an illustration. Now, this data one is equal to iris, is loading the iris data, storing it in data one. Then we're now writing this into practice data one so as to keep that data one intact. So when you say write.csv data one, comma, then file is equal to, you put the new name, practice data one, that is pdata1.csv, comma separated value, put them in double quotes. So then we do the writing. If it's already there, it will then we can also take the second practice data, which is data two, women. Now we can know what we just want to know what is in the women. So these are the content of the women. You can see it's height and weight of the women. Then you can write it as practice data two, and then data three is for the faithfuls. You can know what is inside. We're writing into practice data three. The fourth practice data is data US arrest. Then we assign it to data four. Then we write it to practice data four. No, the idea is to keep that there. But at the same thing, we can do the fifth one, that is the empty cars. Then we write the cars into practice data five. Then for the data six is the cars. Then we write it here. Now we can practice all these for subsetting the data from vector, matrix, and data frame. So this is generating 1 to 10 and then displaying them with this queue. This Q1 is 1 to 10, then you display it. Now we have talked about this sequence. Let me not repeat all these ones. Let me not repeat all these ones. Let me not repeat all these ones. We have done all these bind, all these solve diagonal. We have just try them. Yes, this is this data frame that we have where you try to go through all this and see how they are run. For instance, Let's see, we have this plot. You can plot this. Um, uh, this is a new one. Okay, let me get this. Yes, this data is in my directory there. Let me quickly get this data. Let me find out what is in my data. Yes, these are the data we're talking about. Those subjects, this is the heading. Okay, this is the dimension of the data. Is 50 by 13. Don't forget 50 rows by 13 columns. So if you see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the columns are the variables, the rows are the occurrences or instances. We have done this, don't forget data cleaning, subsetting, modernization, exploration, data visualization, data comparison, analysis, data modeling, data model interpretation, programming, and function. So these are the things that can be done. So these are the subsetting that we have tried. So try to do them again. You can subset, you can get the subjects out. These are the subjects out. Then you can combine them here. You can do a lot of things. You can get the first 30 rows of the of those. So you can display them by checking what is inside. Then we want to look at the correlation. You want to look at the heading to see, and then you want to see the correlation of the subjects. Okay, these are the correlation of the subjects. Then you want to see the correlation of my data. This is just for the data. And then want to see the pair. These are the pairing of the data. If you're seeing the screen, let me see if I have to share. Uh, Let me stop the sharing. Let me share the, yes, I want to share the graphic part of it. Yes, so you can see. This is what I want you to see. So as I'm running, you'll be seeing the graphics. Um, that's the correlation pair. Then I can also, uh, I can plot. Okay. When I plot, so let me bring this one up. When I plot, I want you to see the plot. And this is the plot. You can see the plot. So that means you'll be seeing the plot as I plot them. Uh, I can plot for chemistry. You'll see it. You'll be seeing it in your own side there. Or I can plot all these. You'll see them there. Then I can look at the correlation of physics and chemistry. There are marks in physics and chemistry. So you see this is the correlation between the same magnets. Then um, these are just what you can try on your own. So let's say I look at let's look at this demographics. To return to start. Let me see. Okay, this is let me come back here and see what's happening. Let me see whether you're getting. Okay. Let me see whether it's showing on the screen. Okay, something is wrong. Let me just terminate this. Let me stop sharing. Uh, Let me sort out what is going on here. There's something that was open that I need to. See what is happening. Okay, I think. Okay, so I think I'll have to stop here just not to allow the video to be too long. Just go through the basic syntax and then the other ones. So if you have any problem, let me just stop it because of our time. You don't want the video to be too long. So let me stop the recording.